What's the best way to break into the scene in Nashville? That's a question I receive from lots of my followers, lots of people in real life. And while there are many roads that lead to Rome, I want to offer this one critical sage piece of advice. And I want you to take this to heart. Here it is. Get off your phone. Get off your screens. Put away your computer. Go out there in the real world. Make real connections. That's it. Now, it's much easier said than done. How are you going to do that? Well, find the people you like. Find what you want to do. Start hanging around that scene. I'm not talking about just once. Go multiple nights a week. Do this for not a week, not 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Do it for a month, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months. You need to go out there in the real world and make connections. It's a long, slow grind, and sometimes it's really uncomfortable. And it's not easy, but making face-to-face connections works so much better in the long run than making the same old YouTube video, the same old TikTok post, the same old Instagram picture. Those influencers that you follow, the ones with 100,000 followers on Instagram, TikTok, for a lot of them, being an influencer, being a social media star, that's their gig, that's their job. And there's nothing wrong with that. Some of them, they've actually really put in the work as a musician first and built that network, and then they're just showcasing what they're doing and getting the followers because people know them as a musician. But I really don't think you're going to break in just by posting things online. I really don't think you're going to break in by responding to ads online. I really don't think you're going to find the gig by being online. The whole thing is that the music industry, and Nashville is no exception, is really based on relationships. Real relationships. Think of social media as kind of like kindling for the fire, but you really put the logs on the fire and build that big fire by going out in person, seeing people, getting into the scene, rolling up your sleeves, getting uncomfortable, mastering some small talk, maybe sticking your foot in your mouth a few times. I do it all the time. It's my best piece of advice for not only Nashville, but the music industry in general. Talk to people. Be patient. Do it consistently, do it regularly. Don't expect anything for months. It's like planting seeds. And you'd be surprised. Sometimes those seeds sprout plants after months. You just gotta keep doing it. For tips like this, man, just follow, like, subscribe. I'm really doing this to help other musicians, to give other musicians the tips that I never got when I was coming, that I had to find out the hard way. So if you have a question, shoot it in the comments. Put the notifications on for any time I post a new video. Again, this channel is for you, and I'm here to help out. Until next time, put down the phone, get out there in the real world.